welcome. You're watching the News Hour Agenda. I'm Padmaja Joshi. A day after Union Minister Ajay Mishra, Teni's son, was slapped with charges of planning to kill the people protesting against the anti-farm law in Lakhimpur earlier this year, the blowback has reached Delhi. The opposition is now raising the matter on the floor of Parliament. Clearly feeling the heat, Ajay Mishra today seemed to have had a meltdown. And at the receiving end of his wrath were journalists, simply because they asked him what he had to say about the enhanced charges, about the SIT, which is constituted by the UP government, saying that his son had killed people as part of a pre-planned conspiracy. They only asked him a question. Look what followed.
मंत्री जी, आपके बेटे पर जो और धाराएं लग गई हैं उस पर क्या कहेंगे?
काम है उस काम के बारे में बात करो जी, कहां आप पूछो, आप पूछो क्या सीट लगेंगे? नहीं SIT में जो SIT में लगाइए, SIT में पूछो जाके ना जी। ऐसे यही हमारे मीडिया वाले हैं ना, यही उन्होंने एक निर्दोष आदमी के लिए बनाया। शर्म नहीं आती है,
क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है,
गंदे लोग क्या जानना चाहते हैं?
इतना बड़ा देश और उस देश की सरकार के गृह राज्य मंत्री ने जो कुछ भी कहा है, हम उसकी घोर निंदा करते हैं। उन्होंने एक को नहीं, दो को नहीं, पूरी मीडिया को चोर कहा है और ये भी कहा है कि मीडिया निर्दोष को फंसाने का काम करती है।
मेरा मोबाइल ले लिया है, मेरा मोबाइल अभी तक नहीं मिला है उन्हीं लोगों के पास। कहा सब डिलीट करो।
Abusing, manhandling and even snatching the mobile phone of one of the journalists who was present at the spot. Soon after, the local journalist has petitioned the president of the country seeking not just action against Ajay Mishra, but also his removal from the Union Council of Ministers. This public display of arrogance and actually desperation has further provided ammunition to those who are already gunning for his head, with charges of state patronage flying thick and fast. Just hours after what happened in Lakhimpur, Ajay Mishra landed in Delhi, sparking speculation about whether he had been summoned and whether there was action on the cards. However, Union ministers questioned the need for any action given that the matter is sub judice.
तो चोरी की उस पर सीना जोरी हो रही है, डेजिग्नेशन की बजाय पत्रकारों पे हमला कर रहे हैं। आप समझ सकते हैं कितने ये भयमुक्त हो चुके हैं, क्योंकि इनको पता है सत्ता का गुरूर है और साथ में केंद्र सरकार हो, राज्य सरकार हो, उनको बचाने में लगी है।
आज के दिन कार्रवाई वहां पे चल रही है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के आदेश के अनुसार कार्रवाई चल रही है और सब जुडिस मैटर पे चर्चा नहीं होती है, ये पार्लियामेंट्री रूल्स है।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Kamal Zaman Chaudhary, leader of the Congress, joins us along with Riju Datta, spokesperson of Trinamool Congress, Ghanshyam Tiwari, national spokesperson, Samajwadi Party. And right at the outset, let me request, please let's not engage in whataboutery, because today the question will be asked only and only of the man who's at the center of this controversy and the party to which he belongs, the BJP. And that's why my first question is to you, Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP. Phone band kar be. What minister speaks like this? And why is he still in the Council of Ministers?
Padmaja, first and foremost, I do not endorse the kind of language that was used. There is no excuse on that count. And I am not going to indulge in whataboutery, but I think it's important for me to mention here that the prerogative to dismiss or remove somebody from the Union Council of Ministers, as per the Indian Constitution, rests with the Prime Minister, who is the head of the Council of Ministers under Article 74 and 75 of the Constitution. And I just want to say one thing, Padmaja. This is not a caveat. I'm not trying to indulge in whataboutery, but the fact of the matter is that after that unfortunate, incident where 4 farmers and a journalist lost their lives on the 3rd of October this year, there was an entire cabal which said, that Ashish Mishra Teni, Ajay Mishra Teni's son, will never be questioned by the police, forget being arrested. Ashish Mishra.
See, Ashish Mishra is in jail. That is fine. The question today, Sanju Verma, is not that. The question today is, why is Ajay Mishra still in the Council of Ministers?
So, Padmaja Joshi, let me tell you very clearly. I said that this matter is sub judice.
No.
You know,
the matter of Ashish Mishra is sub judice. The matter of Ajay Mishra is not even in court.
Yes.
The matter of Ajay Mishra is that of political and ethical correctness.
Can I please finish, Padmaja? Do not interrupt me.
But ma'am, my question is very different. You are not answering my question. My question is not about Ashish Mishra. Who is going to decide Ajay Mishra's behavior?
Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me.
But you will have to answer the question at hand.
I will answer your question, but you need to allow me to answer.
All right. So my question is very simple and very specific. Why is Ajay Mishra still in the Council of Ministers despite exhibiting gross arrogance and misbehaving with people?
So I am giving you a pointed answer. Now, settle me. You have asked me why Ajay Mishra is still in the Council of Ministers. Why Mamata Banerjee is still the Chief Minister after she called the Prime Minister, the sitting Prime Minister, a liar ahead of the Bengal election on the 24th of March 2021, saying Modi jaisa jhoota aadmi maine dekha nahi hai. Can a sitting Chief Minister use?
Okay, so you are basically saying that you are as good or bad as the Trinamool Congress, right? You are no better than the TMC, which you attack as a dictatorial party. So you are as good or bad as the TMC?
So Padmaja Joshi, you cannot endorse what happened.
I am not endorsing anything, ma'am. I am just quoting back to you what you have said.
Did you ask for Mamata Banerjee's resignation, Padmaja Joshi? No.
Yes, ma'am Sanju Verma. I have asked multiple questions of Mamata Banerjee, but today it is not about Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee is not the person who is lunging towards a media person and saying, "Phone band kar be." When Mamata Banerjee does it, she will be asked questions. When Ajay Mishra does it, he will be asked questions. And since he is not here, you are representing his party, you will be asked questions.
You are convenient in the narrative you wish to present.
No, absolutely not. That is absolutely incorrect. Like I said, yes, I questioned Mamata Banerjee. Yes, I questioned Mamata Banerjee. Yes, I questioned her when there were people who were going to Supreme Court. But today we cannot waste time talking about Mamata Banerjee, who is irrelevant to the story. What is relevant to the story is Ajay Mishra and Ajay Mishra alone.
Don't lie. Don't lie. You never asked for the resignation of Mamata Banerjee even once.
Ma'am, Mamata Banerjee calling the Prime Minister a liar is wrong, but it is definitely not on the same plane as a minister's son being in jail for pre-planned murder. Let's be clear about that.
Padmaja Joshi will not question Mamata Banerjee, but give a bhashan to the BJP.
Ma'am, there is no comparison between Mamata Banerjee saying the Prime Minister is a liar and Ajay Mishra's son being indicted of a pre-planned murder conspiracy by the Uttar Pradesh police. There is no comparison.
This is not about the son. You just told me 2 minutes back, this is not about the son. The son is already facing a probe. He will go to jail. He will continue to languish there. If he is found guilty by the Supreme Court, you told me this is about his father. His father used language which is not excusable. But when Mamata Banerjee abuses the Prime Minister, you have no problem. And then you tell me that, you are fair.
All right, answer that. Riju Datta, today you have no right to ask a minister questions because of bad language, because your chief minister is not above board when it comes to bad language. Riju Datta.
Brilliant. Joshi, I will honestly request you to give me a minute's time uninterrupted. Now, before that, into the negativity in this debate, let me say something positive. Durga Puja has been inscribed on the intangible heritage list by the UNESCO. It's a proud moment for all Bengalis and a proud moment for me as a resident of Bengal. And my deepest gratitude to Mamata Banerjee for requesting the same to UNESCO in September and for all her efforts.
So this is not the PR hour of your party and your government. Why are you?
Can I come to the debate now?
Yes, please come to the issue. issue.
Thank you. Now I will give some facts. Ms. Joshi, can BJP shut up now for a bit?
Okay. Again, language, please. We are not going to do name calling and you shut up and you are stupid. Language, please.
Okay.
Yes, go.
Okay.
But please do not interrupt.
If she finishes, I'll start. If she finishes, I'll start.
Okay, one by one. Answer the question. Today you have a problem with the language, the intemperate language of a minister, whereas you forget the intemperate language of your chief minister. Will she resign?
I'll give you some facts. Fact number 1, 42% of Council of Ministers in Prime Minister Modi's cabinet have criminal cases. That is 33 out of 78. Number 1. Number 2, on October 3rd, as per the report of the SIT, this Ashish Mishra Teni pre-planned and killed 8 innocent farmers. He was arrested on October 9th. So 6 days he was roaming scot-free, protected by the BJP and protected by his father, who is the Minister of Home, MOS Home. Now my question here is, there's 3 very pertinent and pointed questions. Why is Ajay Mishra Teni still in the Council of Ministers? When Modi ji takes a dip in the Ganges to cleanse the BJP, why is he not cleansing his cabinet by throwing him out?
So
Number 1. Number 2.
So Sanju Verma's question to you exactly was that, what is his crime for which he should be sacked? Bad language?
I'm coming to that. For aiding and abetting a criminal, lying for his son who is a murderer. Number 1. And when she talks about Prime Minister Modi, have we forgotten a Prime Minister catcalling a female Chief Minister Didi or Didi? Let them answer.
Now again, this is neither here nor there. This is neither here nor there. If bad language is the standard.
If bad language is the norm, then Modi should resign immediately.
Okay, Sanju Verma.
If bad language is the standard, and Riju Datta comes a close second. Riju Datta is the pathetic spokesperson.
If bad language is the norm, then Prime Minister Modi should resign immediately for catcalling the only female Chief Minister in this country.
Let Mamata Banerjee resign. She questioned
And
the
I'm
death
surprised to see
Abhijit
Sanju
Sarkar.
Verma being a woman defending a
The Supreme Court said that Abhijit Sarkar was brutalized, and your Mamata Banerjee said
Oh
that
my God.
Abhijit
See,
Sarkar
they are very good at derailing the debate.
Shame on you. Will Mamata Banerjee resign?
Derail the debate.
Abhijit Sarkar,
Ashish Mishra
a BJP worker, was brutalized
and
by
Ajay
Trinamool
Mishra
Congress goons.
should be sacked. BJP is good in protecting criminals. That's the bottom line here.
Okay, since you're talking about the number of people with criminal cases against them in the Council of Ministers, you know, if we go down that road, then I'm just going to start by counting the number of ministers in West Bengal who have cases, starting with Firhad Hakim, who has 7 cases against them. But that is, like I said, neither here nor there. This is exactly the kind of debate where we go off on tangents. The point, though, is, again, let me remind you, Sanju Verma. Actually, let me get opening comments from everyone, then I will come back to you. Ghanshyam Tiwari. For what crime should Ajay Mishra go? Intemperate, loud, rude, aggressive, arrogant, all of that. But criminal? Ghanshyam Tiwari.
Good evening, Padmaja, to you, my fellow co-panelists and the viewers. And let me start by paying my respect to Group Captain Varun Singh and my solidarity to his family on the day of his demise. Now, on the point, 302-147-323-504-506-452. These are not lucky numbers of BJP. These are charges as per his own affidavit on Ajay Mishra Teni before he became the minister. Caravan publishes a story which starts by talking about how son of Prabhat Gupta was killed in broad daylight on 8th July 2000. And 21 years later, the man who's accused in this killing was sworn in as a Minister of State for Home under BJP leadership. So yes, Ajay Mishra Teni should be rewarded. But if you look at why should he be rewarded, here are the things. He threatened the farmers, not just on the basis of the fact that he was MOS Home. He threatened them on the basis of the past that he had, which these cases talk about. Second, on the day he was lampooning the farmers by saying this, his son was brandishing the gun. And when this crime happened, he misdirected everybody from the state to the media, saying that his son was not involved. Third, the day Supreme Court was taking suo motu notice, this man was chief guest at the 7th prison reform meeting talking to all DGPs. This man has significant influence. This man would have ensured that Ashish Mishra would be a BJP spokesperson by now. Had Supreme Court not stepped in. Now, what did Supreme Court say? The opening comment of Harish Salve, who appeared on behalf of state of Uttar Pradesh, the opening comment of Harish Salve, who appeared on behalf of Uttar Pradesh, was that are you speaking about the young man who is being targeted? This is state of Uttar Pradesh talking to CJI.
Okay, you're talking about interference. Sanju Verma is contesting that. Sanju Verma is contesting the interference.
Sanju Verma is interfering. I think my final point before Sanju Verma barges in, if arrogance and this language is any standard, then I think Ajay Mishra Teni should be a BJP spokesperson like Sanju Verma.
Oh, okay. Please, let's not make this personal. Please. Yes, Sanju Verma, interference.
You know, I just want to say one thing, that Ghanshyam Tiwari or Biju Datta coming and giving a bhashan on etiquette, on probity, on morality is absolutely laughable. Because Mamata Banerjee has not covered herself in glory with the despicable language she uses, right from questioning the Election Commission to the High Court to the Supreme Court. She's made a mockery of every democratic institution.
Is this debate
so Biju Datta needs to shut up.
Debate about your criminal Teni.
Now coming to the Samajwadi Party, Padmaja, tell me one thing. First, Ashish Mishra Teni was remanded to judicial custody. It is the Uttar Pradesh police which actually asked for his police custody. Point number 3. Not only SIT monitored by the Supreme Court, but even the retired judge of Punjab and Haryana High Court, Mr. Rakesh Jain, is monitoring the probe and has said that Uttar Pradesh police has not interfered in the probe. He has actually some very nice things to say about the Yogi Adityanath government. So Ghanshyam Tiwari, you're suffering from
okay, Ghanshyam Tiwari, respond. Biju Datta, I'll come back to you a second because Kamal Zaman Chaudhary has still been waiting. Ghanshyam Tiwari.
Who's monitoring the probe?
Clearly, no matter what Sanjuji tells us, this minister will be dismissed in 24 hours. जो प्रधानमंत्री जी के ऊपर के नाक पर मक्खी बैठी थी अब वो मधुमक्खी बन गई है. This minister has no business to continue given his past track record, his insinuations on the media, the indictment of his son, and the threats that he made to the farmers, and the fact that it was a pre-planned conspiracy. And if it was a pre-planned conspiracy by Ashish Mishra, there is reasonable doubt.
Okay, well, you
that
certainly
Ajay
know
Mishra
something that Sanju Verma doesn't, so maybe you are better suited to be a BJP spokesperson. You are certain that Ajay Mishra is going to be dismissed.
Well, I think someday Prime Minister will wake up. If he did not wake up on October 4th, which he should have, if he had any moral fabric with respect to the cabinet that he holds, he did not wake up. But now every one of your viewers believes that this minister should go. 21st century India can tolerate all nonsense, but not a minister like this.
Okay, leave aside what Samajwadi Party is doing, what the Congress is doing. Listen to one of your own leaders. On the 5th of October, Sanju Verma, one of your leaders said that Ajay Mishra will resign if there is any evidence against his son. You know who that man was who said that Ajay Mishra will resign? Ajay Mishra himself. He said on the 5th of October, any evidence against my son, I will resign. What is he waiting for now? The SIT is saying yes, he was part of a conspiracy.
Padmaja, let me be very clear. I have been on umpteen debates with you, and I remember when we were on the Bengal debate, where National Human Rights Commission has given proof that Mamata Banerjee has carried out a genocide against Hindus. You told me that the case is still sub judice, so let us not pass frivolous judgments. The case is still sub judice in the Supreme Court.
Listen, when it was the case of Mamata Banerjee dismissing allegations against her police not acting, we were as vocal as we will be today. And my question to you is being posed from Ajay Mishra himself. The man who gave his word for Ajay Mishra's resignation is Ajay Mishra himself. What moral ground does he have to continue when on the 5th of October he said, I will resign if my son is proven or if there is any evidence? He didn't even talk about proving. He said, any evidence, I will resign. Now here is evidence. Why isn't he resigning?
The case is still in the Supreme Court.
But Ajay Mishra himself said that I will resign the moment there is evidence. He didn't say I will resign when there is conviction. He said I will resign when there is evidence. evidence.
No. Are you the judge? No. Are you the judge?
Ajay
No.
Mishra said.
Is Riju Datta the
Ajay
judge?
Mishra
No.
said. Ajay
Are you
Mishra
the
said
judge?
it. I
No.
didn't say.
Are you the judge? No.
Ajay
Are you the
Mishra
judge?
said
No.
it.
So wait for the Supreme Court. Wait for the Supreme
So
Court.
basically,
madam.
if a
Wait for
union
the
minister's
Supreme Court.
word is nothing, then I don't know what to say. We are not judge, we are not jury, but surely when a minister with the confidence of his office is saying, I will resign when there is any evidence against my son, then he should resign. That seems morally and ethically right.
The case is sub judice.
All
The
right,
case
you
is
can.
sub judice.
So is the case of
By that
West
logic,
Bengal.
Mamata Banerjee
So is the case of
resigned.
West Bengal.
By that
Riju
logic,
Datta
Ashok
sitting here
Gehlot should
can tilt on that technicality and say that the matter is sub judice.
Can I come in now?
Okay, before you come in, I want to get in Qamar Zaman Chaudhary. Qamar Zaman Chaudhary, yes.
Yeah, the point here is that before 2014, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi Sahab, he came on television and said, within 1 year of coming to power, I will make sure that all those MPs and MLAs and ministers who are convicted or who are accused of serious crimes will be brought to justice. Now the point out here with Ajay Mishra's case out here, now why should he be resigning? The moot question is he involved in the Lakhimpur Kheri accident? No, he is not involved. Then why should he be resigning? Let me cite the example of Lal Bahadur Shastri, who resigned just because of a train accident. When the BJP says that this matter is sub judice, may I ask the question, simple question, do you think that moral responsibility is sub judice? You are the Union Home Minister of State for the largest democracy in the world. Largest democracy, I repeat. Your son is involved, prima facie evidence is there against him on committing serious crimes such as murder, and you are still there sitting and controlling the same police department. Madam, this needs to be answered by Narendra Modi himself, whether he walks the talk on issues that he raised before 2014, whether a person who has been convicted or who will be convicted or who suspected to be involved in a crime, his father is there along with his union cabinet. Now Sanju Verma needs to understand the whataboutery. I am not going into those Lakhimpur Kheri.
Okay.
The moot point here, Padmaja ji, that Mukhtar Ansaris of yesteryears have now become the Ajay Mishras of UP, Uttar Pradesh.
Okay.
That is the very sorry state of affairs of our country.
Leave aside everything else. Leave aside everything else. Do you really think that any right-thinking person is going to condone and be okay with a person with an image like this, Sanju Verma, tomorrow presiding over a home ministry function? Just tell me that.
Padmaja, what did I start? I'm not going to indulge in whataboutery, and I'm very clear about it. I clearly told you I don't endorse the kind of language he used. Whether he will resign or not, whether he will be asked to go or not, whether he will be dismissed or not, I said it's a prerogative with the Prime Minister, holds. I was asked about, I'm not endorsing his language, but I have a problem with the hypocrisy of the people of the panel. Now, with no offense to the Congress panelists, you are giving us a lecture on Ajay Mishra Teni. After the 1984 Sikh riot, Jagdish Tytler was actually promoted despite being named by the Nanavati Commission as the Minister for Overseas and NRI Affairs. You did not even sack HPL Bhagat.
Okay.
You promoted him as the minister.
At the end of the day, you don't have to answer to the Congress or the TMC, to the Samajwadi Party. You will have to answer to your voter. And if you really think that someone who behaves like this, someone over whom the taint of a pre-planned murder conspiracy hangs, is the ideal person as a face for your UP campaign, for your UP leadership, well then I think the best judge will not be any TV anchor or any opposition leader, but the voter and the people you will go seeking a mandate from. I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, all gentlemen. Sanju Verma for joining me on Debate One.